home of the Wizards here in Washington, as 2K Sports brings you today's action live. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K Sports team and the NBA? Welcome, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. The Wizards trying to take advantage of their home court in this one before leaving Washington.
And we know these two teams have some history between them. Should make for a fun contest.
Well, you love watching a game where both teams feel like they have something to prove. That really raises the level of intensity out there.
So, Tim, the District of Columbia and the Wizards reaching a deal to keep them in D.C. through 2050.
Along with a project to expand the arena complex, create an entertainment district, and implement safety and transportation upgrade. Really exciting stuff.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Here's Wembanyama. Dort grabs the miss. Shepard with the ball. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. 5 to shoot. Takes it inside. No one near Edwards as he lets it fall. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Thompson outside. Pass to Powell. And here's Adebayo. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kuminga.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Now here's Thompson. Back to Powell. Here's Wembanyama.
3 attempts from the field with nothing to show for it, but they should settle in soon.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
A bit ago, Brian Keith and I were able to chat. Wemby came up, and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks. Now, Wembanyama. Following the three-point attempt by Miles Turner.
That was their 4th straight miss to start this game. Not ideal.
Here's Edwards. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Powell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Black. Trying to get something going. Hands it from downtown.
Finally able to knock one down. Hopefully the lid is off the basket.
Outside Turner. Back to Edwards. And stolen by Thompson. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. That one goes in.
That is smooth right there. Adebayo stretching the floor a little bit.
Now here's Edwards. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Pass to Turner. It's Edwards on the wing. Over Wembanyama.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama, helping him knock away that one.
Coming onto the floor for your Wizards, number 1,
Charlotte in the lead. Here's Black. Thompson outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Thompson. And Adebayo throws it down.
And if you fail to block out Adebayo, he is going to find a way to hurt you.
Now Shepard. Still yet to score. Doesn't go for him.
Well, that's a tough rebound there to secure, but he put all of his size in there in order to secure it.
Powell with it. Picked up by Shepard. Black with it. Fires from deep. The rebound by Turner. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Here's Shepard. Shot to stop the run. 6 to shoot. Crafty move. And Miller with the lay-in.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
So it's the Hornets now. Wembanyama, a screen. And it's off from three-point range.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Pass to Filipowski. Outside Williams. Outside Kuminga. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Williams looking around. Rocket 2. That's good by Filipowski.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
And Wembanyama outside. Filipowski grabs the board.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
There's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Man, I mean, there's athletic, and then there's Jonathan Kuminga. What a dunk right there.
Pass to Wembanyama. It's Powell on the wing. And again, the Hornets missing. Wizards leading by 3. Here's Shepard. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Filipowski. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That's good from Filipowski. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. And Brian Keeve wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Both free throws good from Filipowski. Hornets trailed by 5. Allen outside. It's stolen by Edwards. And here we go. Washington fast break. And here is Goodwin. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so, and can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
To stop the drought, Jackson misses.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Outside Edwards. And it's Goodwin in the corner. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Quickly. Going inside. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Now, here's Goodwin. No scoring in this one. Shot clock at 5. Here's Filipowski. And again, Washington no good. Hornets trailed by 3. Pass to Quickly. Now here's Allen. Covered by Miller. Thompson right side. Here's Allen. Right to the hoop. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Washington leading now by 3. Pass to Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. From outside the arc. And that one's good. Champagny.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And they double up Wagner. Here's Allen. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well, there wasn't a lot of space in there, but Grayson Allen took advantage of that opportunity inside.
Pass to Edwards. A fadeaway. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Wizards.
The Hornets.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how the Wizards are doing, guys, your thoughts?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
You give any team this many second chance opportunities, it's going to put you in control.
Here is Edwards. After the basket by Franz Wagner. Takes a 3. Franz Wagner grabs the miss. And so Wagner will bring it up for Charlotte. Trailing by 2. Releases. Here's Thompson. Pass to Quickly. Over Goodwin. No good. That would have tied it.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Now here's Edwards. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Edwards got his second bucket of the night.
And when Ant gets to his spot in the mid-range, there aren't a lot of options for defense.
Count that one.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. So it's the Hornets now after the basket by Washington. Allen outside. Pass to Jackson. 11 feet away. And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Here's Goodwin. No good from outside. The Hornets trail. Now here's Thompson. He averages about 5 points a game. So, Tim, I'm sure it's hard to pick one, but who would you call the most underrated player right now in the NBA?
I think it's Pascal Siakam, and I have felt that way for a few years. I just think you're talking about someone who has great energy, plays both ends of the floor, and is a matchup nightmare because of his versatility.
And began kind of in oblivion. He had to play some time in the G League and work his way up.
Became the most improved player in this league.
Here's Wagner following the bucket by the Wizards. Thompson up top. Allen for the 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the basket by Edwards.
It seems like Edwards has gotten better from long range every season, and you can see how confident he's become.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So it's the Hornets now. It's a 5-point game. Now Black. Driving inside. Pass to Salon. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Wembanyama. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Smart play there. I don't think we give Wemby's IQ for the game enough love, but he was a pro in France at a young age, and that obviously gave him a lot of experience.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
Here's Shepard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Poked away. Stolen by Dort. It's Dort on the wing. Wizards passing it around. Shepard with the ball. Still without a basket. Clock at 4. Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Salon. And here's Adebayo. Defended by Dort. To end the run. Adebayo on the follow.
It is inexcusable to not box out Adebayo right there. He is an athletic big who will hurt you on the offensive glass.
Here's Shepard. Kuminga with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Got a piece of it. Here's Powell. Pass to Wembanyama. Fade away. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Now just a 3-point Wizards lead.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Over in the corner, Turner. Over in the corner, Shepard. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And Washington making a change here. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Both teams making substitutions here. Hornets trailed by 3. Now Black. Wembanyama outside. Pulls it up. Dort grabs the miss.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Here's Shepard. Still scoreless. And here's Edwards. No basket. Missed number 5 out of his 8 shots.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Victor Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Outside Turner. Pass to Champagny. Inside. And stolen by Thompson. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Shepard with the ball. Can they get it? And he hits the jump shot. Shepard's got his first bucket of the night. Tim, you talk about a player with quick hands. That's Cason Wallace.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not just the hands that make him a threat on D. It's his lateral quickness, anticipation, and positioning. He just has that sixth sense about where the ball is going next.
The putback. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
And there it is for him. Dort got his first bucket in this one.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Allen outside. Quickly looking it over. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Here's Shepard. Pass to Dort. Here's Shepard. Quickly covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Edwards puts up a deep three. And the three off target.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Here's Kuminga. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Wizards lead by 1. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Kuminga. Nice shot from the wing. Adebayo's got the first field goal of the second half for the Hornets. Fires the three. And it's Shepard missing.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
Pass to Wembanyama. To the middle. Out to Thompson. Pulls up from the corner. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
The Wizards getting their third free throw shot of the game. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player. And having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line, you think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
And so it's Charlotte with it. Here's Black to the left wing. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Shepard. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Turner.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Broke loose. And stolen by Wembanyama. Out to the wing. Out to Powell. Up again. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Here's Shepard. Pass to Kuminga. Baseline jumper. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low. in the post.
Here's Black. Adebayo the screen. Connects on the 17-footer. Adebayo's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hornets.
And scoring is not always his primary responsibility, but this has been Adebayo's night, and they will take it.
Shot's good by Turner.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Here's Wembanyama. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. There's Kuminga. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And it's the Hornets' ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Pass to Wembanyama. The kick out to Adebayo. Back to Wembanyama. Ball's knocked loose. And here comes the break. And stolen by Thompson. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
There is no stopping that. Wembanyama with the forceful finish.
Outside Edwards. The Wizards with another miss.
This is definitely not how they envisioned starting the second half.
Adebayo the screen. Here he goes. Again, the Hornets score.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And Brian Keith wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Wizards trailed by 6. Now Shepard. Pass to Williams. Good. And Miller gets the assist.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Allen outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Allen's got 5 now.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Williams. Shepard with the ball. Out to Turner. 4 on the shot clock. Oh, good on the 3. And here's Sharp. They're on a 13-5 run. Allen outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Well, this league has some of the world's best athletes. But Asar Thompson, like his brother and man, Tim, they're on another level.
Yeah, this guy has a top-tier burst and relentlessness to make things happen. He's already a stopper at the defensive end.
Now here's Allen. Wagner left side. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Wagner able to get that one lined up from mid-range.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Hornets leading by 9. Astor quickly. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Washington. Now here's Williams. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for your Wizards. Dwight Powell.
Asta Filipowski. Just 5 to shoot. Trying to end the drought. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Hornets. And here's Wagner. This one for 3. That shot off.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky you missed that one.
Outside Williams. Pass to Filipowski. And another miss by Washington.
And they continue to control the glass.
Williams comes with the double team. Stolen. And there's... Whoa! He flew in there.
Wow!
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. As now we'll give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And Washington making a change here. Hornets leading by 7. Wagner outside. Allen outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wagner. Filipowski grabs the board.
2 minutes.
Edwards looking it over. Looking to get it going. He doesn't hit that one.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here.
Wagner outside. Shot from the wing. Rebounded by the Wizards. Outside Williams. There's the pick. Here's Edwards. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Edwards got 9.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Yeah, when your lead guard is doing that, it just creates excitement.
Here's Champagny. On the wing, Williams. Shoots from 14. Second shot opportunity. And here's Edwards from the arc. Edwards with another miss.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Wagner outside. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Edwards. And it's good one in the corner. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Hornets ahead, up by 4. And time to step aside.
Washington, 42.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Wizards trailed by 4. Edwards flashing inside. And Edwards slams it in.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Back to Bryant. Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's quickly. There's a screen by Bryant. And it's Wagner missing.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Edwards can't hit.
And typically, he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Allen outside. Wagner on the wing. Good on the baseline, Jay. And the Hornets lead by 4.
Well, if he's going to be covered like that, he has to continue to take that shot.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Allen outside. Fires the three. Powell pulls it in. And it's Goodwin with the ball for the Wizards. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. After Champagny. Goodwin feeling it out. Washington needs to get a shot off here. And Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
The Hornets with the lead. And here is Powell. To the inside. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 10 points here in the second half. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside, Dort. Over in the corner, Shepherd. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power, hammering
Down the two-hand slam. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
To the wing on the left. Here's Shepherd. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth.
And not shooting it as well as they had hoped in this half. And unless they start finding better shots, cutting into that lead is going to be very difficult.
Good on the three-point shot.
After a rough first half, it's good to see him start to put the pieces together here.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Thank you, Allie. Clock at 6. They need this. And it's Shepherd getting it to go.
From what I've seen, Shepherd would rather shoot from distance, but he trusted himself inside that time.
Powell outside. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Wembanyama outside. Thompson in the corner. 5 on the clock. Dort grabs the miss. Wizards trailed by 6. Over in the corner, Shepherd. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Lethal from deep. Shepherd will hurt you from there.
Black with it. Picked up by Turner. Here's Wembanyama. Offensive rebound. Fades and shoots. He's still on. Now he is 9 of 10.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Pass to Kuminga. Black grabs the board. Hornets leading by 5. Powell outside. Back to Black. Lets it go from the wing. Good. Nothing but net.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Now, man. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And in that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
The shot by Powell, no good. Wizards trailed by 4. Spins. Down low. Outside, Kuminga. Back to Turner. Shepard with the ball. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
You really like the intensity and focus Shepard brings to both ends of the floor.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And the Hornets making a change here. So he gets them both.
Well, Reed Shepard's shooting consistency and on-court smarts give him a strong foundation as a player. But adapting to the league is never easy. It takes time and a lot of work.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Here's Black. And Wembanyama outside. Pass to Thompson. Back to Wembanyama. Charlotte no good that time either. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Wizards. Shot clock at 5. To tie it up. Edwards just makes it look simple inside. Now Black. Thompson outside. Now Adebayo. And again unable to change the momentum here. Now here's Edwards. Filipowski with it. And stolen by Thompson. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Adebayo showing off the post moves right there.
Well, Adebayo just stepped up at a critical point in this game. Tremendous amount of confidence.
And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards drives in. Oh, the touch. Pretty reversal.
Such a gutsy player. Edwards wants to be the guy taking big shots.
Here is Wembanyama. Now Thompson. Wembanyama looking it over. And Wembanyama too much inside.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
56 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's off target. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Adebayo outside. And he misses the J.
Yeah, that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just put it to go right there.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Outside, Edwards. Williams outside to take the lead. Three. Good. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
And this is it, guys. Down one, they've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
Adebayo, it drops.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Bipolar, as soon as my mood switch, something like Chicago, cause I'm back on my bull. In the gym working on my Cleveland Cavs. I be running like the horse on the Dallas Mavs. Hungry, so I gotta put some food in my stomach. I need some sweet and sour sauce for my Denver Nuggets. In the getaway car, I had to work on the engine, the crankshaft, cylinder head, and the pistons. These rappers is my kids, call Moria. I'm in the golden state of mind, a warrior. Rocking like Houston, I don't give a I don't rap for free, I sell verses, Swiss beats and Timberland. Indiana Pacers jacket with the zipper. I just got a haircut with some LA Clippers. Like the Lakers bring the chip to my city. Shout to my bleak ass Memphis. I be on my Grizzly, heat like Miami. Get bucks like Milwaukee, Jadakiss already said that. Shooting like the Timberwolves, I ain't missing fam. Timber, knock the trees down on your timberlands. Birds call them pelicans. Knicks in the rain, lightning and thunder. I'm a hustling veteran. I'm a survivor like Respect me from Brooklyn to Compton. I was born in 78. Never been a quitter. 2 years ahead of my time. I'm a 76er. They my sons. We some trailblazers, you heard? A bunch of kings floating in them Bentley Spurs. Pat Post, way more than just a rapper. Swoop down and snatch my prey like a raptor. Used to shop at Jimmy Jazz. I'm different. Y'all some cowardly lions eager to meet the wizard. Playing basketball. Playing basketball.